Do you ever finish watching a YouTube video from a channel you're unfamiliar with and think, man, that was a good video. I wonder what else this person has made. But when you go to their channel, you recognize some other videos that had previously appeared in your recommended feed, but you just never watched them. And at that point you think, oh wait, this person also made those videos? Oh, it's just me? Well, this phenomenon happened recently with the channel Degenerocity. Degenerocity has been blowing up as of late, with his channel currently nearing 250k subscribers, and almost all of his recent vids exceeding his sub count and views. That's all fine and dandy, but the main reason I wanted to cover this guy is mostly the same reason as to why I wanted to cover Shaman in my last video. This dude's very negative. And I mean extremely negative. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I don't want to spoil the surprise for you, so let's get right into the first video. The obligatory One Piece review.
The curious boy I was, I asked him, "What is this?" Then he turned and looked at me, with demons in his eyes, and said,
Wealth, fame, power. One man had acquired all these worldly things. The Pirate King Gold Roger.
So when he told me this, I was like, anime? I've heard of that. That's like Naruto, right?
No. It's not like Naruto at all. It's actually more like Ranking of Kings. Or, if you really have taste, Beyblade.
So then later that day, I started watching One Piece. And it was nothing like Naruto.
Of course not. It's like Beyblade. Weren't you listening?
In fact, the more I watched, the more I started to think, is my brother playing a prank on me? When does this shit get good? And guess what? It never got good.
I think I see the problem. You must have not turned the TV on. If you turn the TV on, you'll see that the show is good right from episode 1.
And you know what happened when my brother became up to date with One Piece? He became a crack addict. That's what happens when you get caught up to One Piece.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. If you're prone to becoming addicted to One Piece, you're also likely prone to becoming addicted to crack. Alright, let's skip ahead a bit to when he's discussing the characters, otherwise we'll be here all day.
There's Mommy Milker's number 1, who's a gold-digging
Wife. Gold-digging wife. Whom I love very much.
And Mommy Milker's number 2, who says she wanted to live this entire time? Bitch, why you make them go through all that shit then?
Wait, so he made it all the way up to a Nies lobby? Damn bro, you must be a real big fan in order to do that. That's nearly 300 episodes in.
When I think of a villain, I think of someone who's intimidating. Someone that can give off fear even in the audience that's watching. Not this ugly bitch. How am I supposed to be afraid of a grown-ass man that's dressed up like a baby?
Wait. He made it even further than a Nies lobby. He talks about Senior Pink, who doesn't show up until a good chunk through Dressrosa, and if I remember correctly, Big Mom didn't show her face until just before Whole Cake started. No way he sat through hundreds and hundreds of episodes of One Piece just to dunk on it, right? Yeah, so while Shaman's video on One Piece made all the generic arguments that the haters tend to make, rest in peace his channel, by the way, Degenerocity seems to be parodying those types of videos. I'll admit, I didn't catch on to it at first, but after skimming the comments and checking the description, I can confirm that he's a massive fan. For that reason, I'll let any criticism thus far slide. Let's move on to another anime that I hold in high regard that he also proceeds to shit on, that being Komi-san.
This fucking garbage is getting an anime adaptation? Like, out of all the manga that could be adapted, you adapted a story about a bitch that can't even talk.
I mean, yes and no. She can technically talk, she just has a crippling fear of social interaction, so she doesn't talk very often. Also, I completely agree with his point on the current state of anime adaptations. So much garbage gets adapted nowadays. Meanwhile, no one wants to step up to the plate and adapt 20th Century Boys? Sad.
First, it's by the studio I've never heard of. Like, Studio OCD is adapting this, and they ain't never done shit before other than billion Digimon movies and this random 1776 anime from back in the day. I'm expecting some Seven Deadly Sins or Nutshack type of animation from this.
OLM, huh? Let me take a quick look at their catalog here. Looks like they did just about every Pokemon series, Yokai Watch, Beyblade Burst, Berserk 97 as you mentioned, Major Second, Odd Taxi, and they're currently adapting Fantasy Bishoujo. But yeah, go off I guess.
She can't even talk. Like, who makes a series about a girl bad at communicating?
Well, apparently you haven't been around the anime community long, because people lost their goddamn minds when A Silent Voice came out, and the main girl in that says like 2 sentences throughout the entire movie.
Lastly, it's racist. I don't know who this girl is, but it looks like she's trying too hard to get the N-word pass.
Now, I'm a pleb anime only watcher, so I don't know who this character is yet, but I know if I had the N-word pass, I would def give it to her. With all that said, Degenerocity, I'm moving your card to yellow. You can still move it back to green, but this is your first warning, okay? Hopefully you can make this up with your video discussing my opinion.
This tweet about this girl thinking Oreos are the best cookies when it's clearly the frosted sprinkle cookies that are the best.
Frosted sprinkle cookies? Okay, I know there's people out there who hate those cookies. I am not one of those people. However, as a fellow frosted sprinkle cookie advocate, I must condone this behavior as everyone knows that no-bake cookies are the best.
Music opinions could go either way. You either think Kanye is the greatest artist of all time, or you're fucking stupid. I'm sorry, it's not your fault. They should be teaching this at the schools.
Well, apparently I'm fucking stupid because I think Dance Gavin Dance is the greatest artist of all time. And yes, I will be teaching that at my school.
And for anime opinions, it's either you spit facts or absolute garbage, no in between. Like someone could say Naruto is peak, which is facts. Then the dude that doesn't get invited to parties says mid-piece is better. Like, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I didn't want to hear that garbage.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to parties.
But I still very much encourage people to say their real opinions no matter what, especially nowadays where I feel people are afraid to say what they actually think. Don't be scared to say your opinions. Unless you're this dude, maybe keep that to yourself. Let's all have different takes on things, because if all of us had the same opinion, that would be boring. I might hate your opinions, but I respect it.
I very much agree with this. I've become so worn out from seeing everyone praise or trash the same handful of franchises over and over. Like, can't we have just one person who dares to say that maybe Attack on Titan isn't the best anime ever made? If not, I'll gladly do so. Attack on Titan isn't the best anime ever made. There, done. Alright, I think we have time for one more video, so let's go ahead and see who some of his childhood crushes were.
First up, we got Lady from the 2000 Thomas the Tank Engine movie.
Hold the phone, dial TLC, tell him we need to start airing a new show featuring Degenerocity and other people like him who are down bad for goddamn trains.
Next up, we got Marceline, the Vampire Queen.
Ooh, now we're talking taste.
I honestly think she's the one that's responsible for my taste in women. She's emo. She's a vampire. Yeah, she makes me want to have some daddy issues too. And if she ain't your favorite in Adventure Time, then who else is there? Bubblegum? Glizzy Princess? No, everyone else, that's the wrong choice. Marceline is the only right in this world we live on.
I agree with that too. PB was always just a walking cockblock to Finn, and then he had to go and fuck things up with Flame Princess. Plus, aside from LSP, most of the other female characters don't have much personality. So yeah, Marceline kinda is best girl.
Moving on, we got Velma from every single Scooby-Doo.
Okay, what? We all know that out of the Scooby-Doo cast, Fred is the most dateable.
Next up is Zac Efron.
Man, here he was thinking that channel banner was a joke. Should've known better, I guess.
I remember watching High School Musical as a kid.
I've been able to survive 21 years on this earth without having to sit through High School Musical, and yet you went out of your way to watch it? Damn, you're even more gay than I thought.
Before I get to my last pick, let me just say some honorable mentions. Shrek's wife, the ogre version of her, she's nice and thick. That pink thing from, the pink cat from Garfield, she's nice. Osmosis Jones, he was always my idol. Let me turn my page real quick. The grandma from Looney Tunes, Gazpacho, Lego Princess Leia, Naruto's Sexy Jutsu, those pillow pets, I always wanted a pillow pet, and Johnny Depp. That's it.
Alright, I think you've made up a lot of ground with these honorable mentions. Though that's actually not a picture of Johnny Depp, it's our Lord and Savior, Charles White.
The best childhood crush of this video and of all time. We have Mrs. Kipling.
That's sus as fuck, bro. Now, we've covered a wide range of videos here today. What is the main point you should be taking away from this video? I don't fucking know. I went into this wanting to shine a light on some more negativity that seems to thrive on YouTube and the internet space as a whole, but I don't have as much to say here as I did in my last video. In all honesty, Degenerocity's videos are pretty entertaining. Just as the title of this video suggests, he takes the negativity that you'd find in countless lower effort, lesser videos, takes it to an extreme, and puts a comedic spin on it. While I did have some criticisms of some of the things he's discussed, it's all in good fun. Some other videos from him that I've enjoyed include his one on Rent a Girlfriend, his Naruto in 15 Seconds video, his video on lame superheroes, and the one on Certified Lover Boy, which is actually what brought his channel to my attention. I do wish that positivity was a bit more widespread on the interwebs, but I can't really say too much on that. I've contributed to a handful of criticism myself, and at the end of the day, if it isn't causing anyone harm and it's entertaining, then what's the issue? Before I end this video off, I just wanted to quickly thank all my subscribers and viewers for the love I've received over the past few months. The Taki's vid is now my most viewed video I've ever had, and the Shaman video continues to do super well. Plus, we've hit 100 subscribers, which isn't anything insane, but it's taken years and years for me to hit this milestone. So for a while I didn't think it would ever happen. So, thank you again. I'm trying to get out consistent uploads, but between work, school, and a general lack of motivation, it can be tough. Regardless, I hope you keep enjoying my videos. See you next time.